Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Public Affairs Show of your favorite iHeart radio station. I'm Lee Callahan, and one of my favorite subjects is donating blood. I've talked about it many times, but there are many reasons in which to get back on the bandwagon and donate. Today, my guest is Sharelle Klaus, and she is the founder of Dry Soda, and she brings to us today another personal reason for donating blood through our great folks at BloodWorks Northwest. Good morning, Sharelle. It's great to have you on the show.
Good morning. Thank you. It's great to be here talking about such a great subject.
It is a great subject. Now, we know, like in the larger scheme of things in the United States and in Seattle, in the greater Seattle area, that blood supplies have been tragically low for a really long time, especially through the pandemic. People were hesitant to go out, and so you and I and your friends and more people that I talk to on this show, we're just trying to get people out there to earn their gallon pin, one pint at a time. So let's find out a little bit about you, and then we'll find out more about what happened, a conversation that you've had with a couple of friends to get you going. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Good. So Sharelle, let's talk about being the founder of Dry Soda, which incorporates a lot. I mean, right there on the front page of Dry Soda, you're talking about inventing these really nice sodas so that people can have fun and celebrate alcohol-free. Is that part of your...
That is absolutely. It's why I started the company. I had just had my fourth baby in 7 years and hadn't been able to drink alcohol that whole time and felt just completely left out when I was out at dinners or parties. And it was like, this is crazy. Like, a lot of people don't drink for lots of reasons, and alcohol shouldn't have to be the main. There should be more options, is my point. Alcohol is great, but like there should just be more options so everyone feels included. So I have this mission of social drinking for all.
Yeah. Now, tell me, had you ever invented a soda pop before? No. This is fascinating to me. I'm going to start my own soda company.
Yeah, boy, if I'd known what I know. Now, I started the company 17 years ago with lots of advice not to start a beverage company, but to me, it was just so clear that there needed to be options for people. And I've been at this a long time, and about a couple of years ago, what I call the zero proof or the adult non-alcoholic movement really exploded, where people have NA beers now and NA spirits. And the Gen Z generation just is not drinking alcohol like my generation did. Wow. And we're just seeing people are really questioning their relationship with alcohol, cutting it out for a day, cutting it out for a month, cutting it out forever, whatever that looks like for people. And so it's been really fun, and we're seeing obviously some incredible growth, but I've been beating this drum for 17 years about the need for more options for people, and that you should just be able to have something fun to drink and that's elevated and makes you feel special and has ritual involved with it. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Very cool. So I have on the phone with me, everybody, Sharelle Klaus, and she is the founder of Dry Soda right here in Seattle, and they're just beautiful bottles of all kinds of bubblies and cans, and it's all very, really tasty and good looking. So you also have another friend who is a co-founder of another Seattle-based company. So let's zero in on your friend Naomi, who started the company Tomboy X.
Yes. So Naomi and her wife, Fran Dunaway, started Tomboy X about, I'm going to say 8-9 years ago. And the idea was to have gender-inclusive underwear, so comfortable underwear, and that it fit all sizes and all genders. And they're just also a very inclusive brand. And to put a little plug out there, the most comfortable underwear possible that you could ever get. So highly recommend. And Naomi and Fran have just become just really important supporters and friends. And we've traveled the world together, and we became such good friends. I moved in next door to them down on the water in Burien. And so, yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're amazing, amazing women.
I love it. And I love that you started local companies that employ people. It makes me very happy. So now you've become great friends with her, but then Naomi, it sounds like, had a health crisis.
So interestingly, about 6 months ago, my friend, another local business owner, Mark Dice, was working with Blood Works Northwest on a big campaign called Save Her Life, where we're bringing the culinary community of Seattle together to help get the word out about the need for blood. And to be fair, I did not know how low our supplies were, and it just never occurred to me that in our country that could be an issue. And so I was involved with that and working on that, and my company was, helping get the message across. And in the middle of that, Naomi was diagnosed. She's young and vibrant in her mid-40s and diagnosed with a very rare blood cancer. It obviously turned all of our worlds upside down. And but the interesting thing about all of that is that she now needs blood transfusions regularly. So at least weekly, she's getting platelets and transfusions, or as Fran likes to call them, her blood spritzes, to make it sound a little better.
Her blood what?
And spritzes.
Her blood spritzes.
It just sort of blew my mind that, oh my gosh, this thing that I'm working about, it really is real. And this whole thing with Naomi was such a shock because she's so healthy and vibrant. And to know that she needs this to survive, and there was a shortage, it kind of just shook me to the core and made me just double down on our efforts, which is why we're now doing a blood drive in her honor called Naomi Strong. So if you go out, do it, and the code is NS ! So go give blood in honor of amazing Naomi. Yeah. So it's so personal. And I gave blood the other day, and I was just in tears because it felt so personal, and it felt like you realize, wow, it's such a cliche, but you really are saving someone's life, and you may not know that person, but you really are. And it just, I don't know, it was really very impactful to me. So
I really appreciate your testimonial to giving blood and why it is so important, because for me, I don't know why I started. It may have been the cookies. I'm not really, I haven't had this experience of knowing someone. It just was presented to me. And so, I got my gallon pen, I ate all my cookies, and I just enjoyed going once every 6 weeks. It's from door to door, from my car door back to my car door. It's maybe an hour max. And I know that some folks are a little afraid to donate because of the pandemic, but it's like the cleanest building you'll ever go to in the world. And
exactly. They take such good care of you there. They were so great to me. And I mean, it really is, you do feel a little bit like a hero going in. They make you feel like that. And you recognize, wow, and I was overwhelmed when I went and just seeing all the other people giving too. We are all in the country trying to figure out how to help each other. There's so much going on. And through that pandemic, it's like, wow, we are all somewhat vulnerable. So how do we help each other? And this is just such a powerful way. I kind of can't get over how powerful of a way it is to help. And for me now, you are helping my very, very dear friend who is just a light in this world.
Yeah, so it's so good to hear. But it is amazing how there's not enough blood. What? This is the United States of America. We should have everything we need medically at our fingertips. So it's up to our friends and neighbors to hop in there. And there's, for Bloodworks Northwest, there are sites all up and down the I-5 corridor, and you really are doing an amazing thing for could be your next door neighbor, just like you.
Yeah, and it's not painful. There's no real side effects. I got a bag of Doritos, so that was my thing. I was super psyched for that, but it really was, it was so easy. And it just, I love it. Makes me excited to get everyone I know doing this. So.
Absolutely. With people just getting the vaccine also, or a booster or anything, you can go right in the next day. I know this because I talked to lots of folks from Bloodworks Northwest, so don't let that prevent you from going in. You're super healthy. Get in there right now with that pumped up blood. It's a good idea.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. And I appreciate being able to tell this story because it means the world to me. And I know that there's a million other Naomis out there that need our blood. So. And
right now she's doing okay?
She's doing okay. She's in the middle of treatments and kicking butt on cancer. She is an incredible human and just working really hard. So,
great to hear.
She's hanging in there.
All right. Everybody, Sharelle Klaus, she is the founder of Dry Soda right here in Seattle. And she also has a book out. I don't know when you wrote it, but that's okay. It's forever. The Guide to Zero Proof Cocktails. So
that's right.
Thank you so much. It's great to meet you, and I appreciate your efforts very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it too.
All right. Bye now.
Bye.